More rain is expected in the coming days. In fact, for a lot of the region north of Lafayette, there hasn't even been much rain. South of Lafayette, different story, and it's going to be that zone again just to the south of us, especially along the I-74, I-70 corridor, well off towards the south, where the rain could be steady enough that we'll have to watch for some areas of flash flooding. Not going to be a significant concern, but something to watch out for, especially for the zones that have already seen a lot of rain and are already seeing very saturated soils. Any severe weather threat looks to largely be off towards our south. Here's our region right now. All of our counties are right now out of this zone, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be an isolated pop-up stronger storm. It's just the better focus looks to be off towards the south, where there's a little bit better dynamics for these storms to turn severe. What's driving this rain and stormy conditions is this front, and this explains why it's largely been the southern half of our area that's been seeing most of the rain, because they've been closer to that boundary. That boundary is going to lift further north, and we will certainly all be getting in on some showers and storms at times later on this evening and overnight period as those waves of rain continue along this front. So the battleground where all those storms have been will be shifting over our region tonight. But in terms of the early afternoon, we're dry. Late afternoon into the evening, here comes the rain, showers, thunderstorms, and some embedded downpours. And that continues off and on during the overnight period, during the morning tomorrow, and then I think by the late afternoon we'll start to dry on out by tomorrow night, largely dry with just a spotty shower. Friday looks like a pretty nice day. During the daytime I expect mainly dry conditions. Temperatures surge up into the 70s potentially, 72 on Friday. Yeah, there could be an isolated shower, but the better chance of showers and storms comes early Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon, and then we get a little bit of a break from this active pattern. Sunday we're near 60, good deal of sunshine, and we look largely dry. Same type of deal on Monday before the middle of next week looks to turn active once again. So the bottom line is we're in the midst of a mild and active pattern. The next 7 days on top of what has already fallen, we could be talking about an additional 2, maybe 3 inches of rain. And again, for a lot of spots north of Lafayette, you have not seen too much in the way of rain over the last few days. That will be changing moving forward. Tonight, 49 degrees, steady waves of rain, few rumbles of thunder. Tomorrow, 62 periods of rain, especially throughout the first half of the day. Here's your 7-day forecast. It features showers and thunderstorms, but drier conditions Sunday and Monday. Monday, how about that? Near 75 with dry conditions. Could turn active again the middle of next week, and our nighttime lows go from the 50s to the 60s the next couple of days, a little bit cooler as we head towards the weekend.